Hey everyone, so we are back with Teen Talk number 11. I did skip last week. I did not forget about you. I just took some time to properly work through the previous two Teen Talks, which were both focused around teen anxiety. I felt that there was some heart healing in there that had to be done and just a little bit more unpacking in the process of what it means for teens to be experiencing mental health issues, especially around anxiety, as well as I was working through some personal things myself. So I knew that if I took that extra time, I would be able to come back to you as a better service, and that you would still be here and be accepting and understanding of the fact that I needed that week to just kind of work through that topic a little bit deeper. So I did not forget about you. We are back here with week 11. I'm really excited. My topic today is going to be focused around routine and the importance of that for getting back to school. So not only does this apply to teens and their parents, but parents, if you've got younger kids and they're coming into the school session, then this video can be important for you as well. So routine is key, as it is, there's a saying that it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. And so we've all been in sort of this summer mode, especially a student. The average working adult might not have all summer off. Teachers certainly would, and students will. So it's really important to now shift the way you've been sleeping and eating and your patterns for the past 2 months to get yourself back into that routine for school. So the reason that I think sleep and routine are really important are that it is really going to affect your everyday ability of what you are bringing into the classroom. So nobody wants to go to school and wants to be known for making bad grades or being the student that's always getting called out for having a bad attitude or being tired. If you've got to go to school, you might as well be there and make a great impact and be a friendly and inviting person to be around for your friends and for your teachers. And just generally, the whole purpose of this is to feel good for yourself. So when we get overtired, that affects our hormones in a way that then allows us to be more irritable, aggravated, hungrier, more emotional. When you get more fatigued from not getting proper sleep and being on this sort of like really irregular pattern, then you're allowing your stress levels to get higher, and then therefore that can cause weight gain, anxiety, depression, inflammation. There's a whole heap of side effects that come from not getting proper sleep. So when your parents are telling you or asking you to try and get to bed earlier, it's not just because they're picking this random time and they just think that you should get to sleep by this time. It's because your parents are most likely educated on the importance of sleep for the human body. And so as a teenager, I know myself that summers meant sleeping in, late nights, hanging out with your friends, probably getting on a different eating pattern where maybe now breakfast becomes more of lunchtime and lunch gets into the late afternoon, and maybe dinner becomes more of like a late night snack or that sort of thing. So everything that is your normal is now off for summer, and that's fine. Summer is all about relaxing and just letting go and de-stressing and having all of the fun. Now, it's not to say that when you get back into school that school is not fun, because school should be fun. Hopefully your teachers are making it fun. If you're heading into your grad year, this should be like the best and most exciting year of your life. If you're entering junior high school, every year has its reasons to be fun. So in order for you to be able to enjoy that fun and take it all in and really experience it and not be that irritable, cranky teenager, you just need to get to bed earlier. So setting routine is really important. So what I would suggest, since it does take about 21 days to create a habit or break a bad one, if we start now, you're give or take about 2 weeks away from starting school. It's a little bit different everywhere. So you'll just be slowly working into that pattern. So some things that I would suggest for getting to bed earlier would be obviously to start to wind down a little bit earlier. So if you've been typically out with your friends later, just see if they want to hang around a little bit earlier. And when you do get home, do the things that really allow your brain, your body, your mind to make that connection that you're ready to wind down. So whether that's taking a hot shower or hot bath, doing some breathing exercises, getting into bed with a book, putting on relaxing music. The number one thing that I would avoid is having your phone or some sort of like device where you're going to be overstimulated. So it can be really easy to hop into bed and think, oh, I'm just going to spend 10 more minutes browsing on my phone. But then it turns into Facebook and then Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. And the next thing you know, you've spent way more than 10 minutes and your brain is overstimulated and your mind is overstimulated. And now you're not tired and you're staying up later. And then that alarm starts to go off and you have to start getting in the routine of getting up for school and you're cranky. And then you get to school and you're frustrated and you are not showing up as the best version of you. You know you're capable of making great grades. You know you're capable of being the captain of the sports team you want to be on, or just showing up to be the best friend that you can be and just having a positive, great attitude. Everybody has that ability, but we need to really nourish both your body and your mind in order to do that. So it starts with sleep. And when you get enough sleep, you're allowing that balance, that correct or proper balance of your hormone levels, so that serotonin that's working through your body, that's going to influence how stressed you might be feeling, weight gain, fatigue, levels of anxiety, depression. Those can all be related to not enough sleep. So I can't stress enough how important setting a routine is. Anybody that knows me knows I am like the crazy list lady. So it doesn't always mean that I follow them. Probably 50% of the time I don't even look at my list after I make it. I just like to create the list. So getting dreams and goals down on paper. So if you are getting back into routine for school, create that list of what does the first month of school want to feel and look like for you? Do you want to be trying out for the teams? Do you want to make it to the first dance? Do you want to make sure that you're in class every day on time? Do you want to hear that remark or comment from your teacher or your administrator like, hey, you must have had a great summer. You look refreshed, you're ready, you're here, you're making awesome grades so far, your teachers are saying amazing things about you. Everybody loves positive reinforcement. So you can earn that for yourself just by deciding what you want. What are you ready to show up for? What are you presenting to those around you? So routine, that's a big thing. With routine and with sleep, I think eating patterns come next. So if your eating patterns have gotten really off over summer, it's really important that now as you get ready to come back into school, prepare your lunch the night before so that you're not going out and eating A&W or McDonald's or ice cream, which is what I've definitely seen in the past. Students go grab ice cream or pop or something. That is not fuel for you. You are just going to feel even worse at the end of the day. If you can, whip yourself up a great little salad or sandwich or something the night before. Make sure you get up and have breakfast. If you don't have breakfast and your school does not provide a breakfast program, I would strongly suggest that you ask your mom or dad or grandma, whoever you might live with, if even they can just pick up some sort of maybe healthy breakfast bar, like a granola bar, or some fruit, so that's something you can take later. So if eating breakfast really upsets your belly first thing in the morning, perhaps by the time you've taken your bus and you've gotten to school and you're getting settled in, now you might start to feel hungry. Water is key for routine. Get a reusable water bottle. Don't be buying a new plastic one every single day. Let's try and help the universe while we're getting back in our routine as well. Get yourself a reusable water bottle, fill it up at the fountain, set a goal to drink X amount of glasses a day, whatever is best for you. It's different depending on everyone for your body weight. You can Google that. Your body weight determines how much water you should be drinking in a day. And so, challenge yourself. I guarantee you, if you get 8 hours or more of sleep a night, you are eating your proper nutritious meals, and you drink the appropriate amount of water that you need for you, you are going to notice that you have clear skin, a smile on your face, you feel good in your clothes, your grades are improving if they maybe weren't where you wanted them to be, and teachers and parents and friends and other people in your life that you influence or that you are around are going to comment on how you now seem to be the best version of you, and who doesn't want that? The last thing that I'm going to say that isn't routine but is about back to school, this is definitely for parents and students, is please, please, please be mindful of those that are not as privileged as you. So if you have a mom or dad or some sort of family member who is giving you money to go school shopping, or perhaps you've worked all summer and you're going to go out and go school shopping, or vice versa, parents, if you are giving your kids money to go school shopping, not everyone has your privilege. Some people come from homes where they have one parent who cannot afford that, two parents who cannot afford that. They don't live with their parents, they're with somebody else, and those people cannot afford to give them the best running shoes, the best gym gear, the best outdoor wear. So when you get to school and so might not have any new back to school clothes, just be mindful of that. Don't you think that everybody would want to have the best shoes or feel the best? Nobody wants to be made fun of for what they have or what they don't have. So rather than getting to school and, perhaps bragging about all of the new things that you were able to purchase or that were given for you so that you can look and feel your best self, remember that that's not the option for everyone. And I always found that really hard as a teacher, like seeing that really big divide between a student that would show up that, they were in the same pair of jeans that they might have had from 2 years ago, wishing that they could afford a new pair, and the student that has showed up and they are, dressed to the nines every single day for the following remainder of the school year. So, of course, everybody wants to look and feel their best. If you feel like you can help out and do your part, you can always donate some of your older clothes that you might not be wearing this school year, or donate your child's clothes. Don't ever throw anything in the garbage, unless it's garbage worthy. And just really try and help out. And even if it's a close friend of yours and you feel like you're a bit more privileged than your friend, you can always, in a discreet manner, or even if you have that open communication with them, be like, hey, I feel really lucky my mom or my grandpa or my auntie or whatever bought me all these new clothes, and I probably am not going to wear this for the next little while. It's still in great shape. Would you like to have it? And that can just be a really nice gesture that goes a very, very long way. I think that's all for today. I just want to keep it really simple. I want people to be able to walk away from these teen talks with some solid advice, whether you are a teenager yourself or a parent or a teacher or coach or whatever. The book is on its way. I had my hard copy, I proofread it, I made minor changes, sent it back, and we are well on our way. As you can see, I've got some awesome clothing to go with my branding and my book, and there are crazy big things happening, but I can't speak about them yet until a later date, so you have to stay tuned for that. If you feel like sharing the Teen Talks, I would always love and appreciate that. This is the 11th one, so if you've missed the first 10, definitely go back. There's some strong messages in there to be shared with those that you love. I hope that everybody had a really great day, that nobody was blinded by the eclipse if you got to see that, and that you really enjoy your last couple weeks of summer if you are a student. And I wishing all of the students and the teachers and parents a really smooth transition back into what should be a really great school year, and hopefully a really organized, organic, clean routine. All right, everybody, hope you have a great day. Bye.